What is the most important skill that you can master to be a great speaker? Well, luckily, there actually is one thing that will help you more than anything else, and that's the topic of today's video. My name's Robert Graham. I'm the founder of GrahamComm, and we've been helping people from new hires to CEOs become outrageously good speakers for almost 20 years. I was a member of Toastmasters for 9 years, and this club met at 7 a.m. every Tuesday morning. It was pure torture that early. I'll never forget the first speech I gave there. It was a complete disaster. I was sweating, my eyes were all over the place, I was racing to finish. Frankly, I should have just stayed in bed that morning. But after the speech, a guy named Big George approached me. Now, he was a veteran of the club. He was also 6'6" and a former Marine. Big George put his arm around me and he said, "Robert, let me give you one bit of advice." He said, "From now on, don't think about it as public speaking or presenting. All you should be doing is talking to one person at a time, the entire time you speak." So why is this skill so important? Well, here are just a few of the benefits of eye contact. First of all, it helps you connect. Now, there's an old saying that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Making a personal connection with your audience is one of the most important things you can do. Second thing is, it helps you manage your nerves. Again, way easier to talk to one person than a room full of people. Third thing is, it helps you appear confident and trustworthy. Now, keep in mind, eye contact varies from one culture to the next, so know your audience. It also helps keep people engaged in your talk. If someone's sitting there and they're drifting off thinking about what they're gonna have for lunch and you talk directly to them, it's gonna pull them back in. And lastly, it helps you read your audience. Are they bored? Are they interested? Are they resisting what you're saying? They have a question? Are they checking their Twitter feed? All right, now that I've sold you on why this is so important, let's talk about how to do it. What we found in almost 20 years of training speakers is that most people don't make significant enough eye contact with their audience. Others got the bad advice back at school that they should look at the tops of people's heads or stare at the back of the room. It's nonsense. Listen, here's how you do it. If you were to time your eye contact, somewhere between 2 and 5 seconds is about right. But of course, we're not timing or counting when we present. So how do we do it? Well, we do it based on content. All you have to do is talk to one person for a whole thought, sentence, or phrase. And then you move on in a random pattern, having these little mini conversations. And don't worry, your audience won't be uncomfortable. It's not too personal. It won't look creepy. Well, for some of you it will. But for the most part, your audience will just be engaged and glad that you're including them in your presentation. So there you have the single most critical skill that you can master to become a better presenter. Master this one skill, and I promise that once you do, you'll appear more confident, you'll feel less nervous, and like Big George said to me, you won't be public speaking, you'll just be having conversations. I'd love to read your own best practices and thoughts on connecting with an audience in the comments section. Please share this video with anyone you know who wants to be a better speaker. And if you like this, subscribe, and we'll let you know when the next one's ready. That one bit of advice, remember the 3 golden rules of speaking psychology. Dumping rubber duckies on your head. What are the other 2?